Fake name Josh, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Hey, man. So your ex doesn't know what?
Right after we broke up, maybe like 2 days later, I ran into her best friend at the gas station. And her best friend was like, sorry for the breakup, you're a good guy, she talked a lot of trash about you. And I was like, oh, yeah, whatever. And I was like, she talked trash about you too. She always said you had like weird looking nipples. And I just being funny. And they were both strippers. So she was like, she said you had weird looking nipples. And she was like, what? And she was like, I have perfect ones. I was like, well, let me see. And she showed me a picture, and we ended up hanging out. And for 3 weeks, we were, we had a fling.
Look at God.
And they were still
Look at God, fake name Josh. Amen.
And they were still best friends, hanging out and everything.
Dude, shoot or shoot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What a great. All right.
Oh,
I was on my
line.
Steph Curry.
Yeah.
I am dead. That's hilarious.
Shooting threes, my guy. All right, hold on 1 second. Dude, that is.
I mean, that could probably work on anyone.
I mean, show me. Well played. Well played. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. My God. Fake name Carolyn. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Okay. Your ex doesn't know what?
I used to pee in her work boots. She thought I was a dog.
Okay. So, why would you pee in your ex's work boots?
Okay, first, she was a slob, and she was so mean to me. And I'm not like a fighter. I won't argue with you or waste my time. So then I would just be like, I'll pee in her work boots. And then she'd be like, the dog peed in my damn boots again. I was like, put them away.
Oh,
Put
Sure.
yourself away. And then she just never did.
Yeah. Now, real quick, fake name Carolyn, have you ever been to a carnival?
I have.
You
I
know-
used to live in Delaware, so
Okay.
that whole state is a carnival.
Sure. You know how the water shooting games where you have to aim at the target and then it fills up the balloon, but it takes a while to calibrate your aim? After a while, did you get sniper, pretty good at
oh
it?
my God.
Yes, and I think that she was an idiot for thinking the dog could do that. How could the dog aim that
but
well?
fake name Carolyn, that
Yeah.
does seem more logical than her
Yeah.
girlfriend was peeing in her boots, to be fair.
And also, why didn't you just
That is
put
fair.
water in them?
Well, there is that. That's a good point, too. Yeah, okay.
Well, it's more satisfying knowing that it.
No,
like,
you're
she had
right.
to
No,
walk
you're right.
around.
Yep, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, fake name Carolyn, 1 second. You're in the running.
Oh my God.
And she believed it was the dog.
Just break up.
Yeah, well, there is that. Fake name Emma, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, girl. Your ex doesn't know what?
My ex does not know that my Uber account was hooked up to his card for about 3 years post breakup.
Oh, man.
Oh, okay.
Sick.
Yeah.
So, when did you realize it?
So I didn't realize it, honestly, until it was in my account saying that it had expired. And I looked at my card, and I was like, oh, my card's not expired. And then I had to think back to when Uber, became a thing.
Yeah.
And we were in college. And I remember, specifically him putting his card in to, pay for Uber when we were in college.
Sure.
And so I then was like, oh, my gosh, it's been on his card this entire time.
So,
And he never said anything.
your ex probably unknowingly Ubered you to get booty somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Damn.
Little did he know.
Damn. All right. Fake name Emma.
I know.
1 second. You're in the running. We don't judge.
No.
Oh, my God. There's so many of these. Fake name Abby. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
All right, girl. Your ex doesn't know what?
So he doesn't know that I'm a millionaire right now.
Oh.
Okay. And so, how long have you guys been broken up for?
Many years, probably about 16 years or so. But we were married for 5 years.
Sure.
And that whole marriage, while we were together, he used to spend money out the kazoo. He would spend so much money, he would get us in debt. And I'd have to go to my parents and I'd say, can I borrow some money? Can I need this or whatever. And finally it got to the point where I was like, I'm done. You need to learn this lesson. And
Sure.
so I told him, I said, we're not borrowing money from anybody ever again. And so lo and behold, about a month later, I get a text message saying, hey, I want a divorce. And I was like, what? A text message? You want a divorce?
Yeah.
But
That's wild.
what it was.
So,
Yeah.
about the money, fake name Abby, because I'm really curious.
Yes.
How many millions do you have?
Just a little over one.
Okay. That's pretty
But
sick.
unfortunately, I got it because my parents passed away and I inherited it. So,
Sure. Well, I'm
but I
sorry
would
sorry
love
about
for
that.
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
I would love-
Well,
Yeah, because all of a sudden I was pretty again.
sure. But Freight Name Abby, let me ask you this. What's the craziest thing you bought with your millions?
I haven't. I feel
girl.
so guilty spending it.
Oh, okay.
I've taken some vacations. I've taken some vacations.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
As you should. Okay, hold on 1 second. You're in the running. Vote for your favorite over text 99338. Let me go. Fake name Audrey. Good morning.
Good morning, you guys. How are you?
I'm doing well. This is your ex-husband. He has no idea that what?
That basically throughout the marriage, whenever we have our ups and downs, well, our downs mostly, his cousins and his quote-unquote sandbox best friends would always slide in my DMs and shoot their shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
To this day.
Like
wow.
sharks in the water.
So-
Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
Very much so. But sandbox best friends, mind you, like elementary school,
Sure.
all this lovely stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
They offered to pay for my trip because one of them lives overseas. Offered to pay for my trip. Let's go.
Sure.
But unfortunately, my kids see him as an uncle, so
Sure.
I'm like,
Probably not
But
a good idea.
but is he a good-looking piece of man meat?
oh, absolutely.
Hell yeah,
Okay,
girl.
well-
Take a trip. Who cares?
Yeah.
Don't tell your
Yeah,
kids.
right? It's a good job. I mean,
Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
tell your kids. I was gonna be like, just
Yeah,
don't tell anybody.
Mom's taking a trip. I think that's fine. Fake name Audrey. 1 second. You're in the running. Somebody else texted in. My ex doesn't know I'm still connected to his Amazon. He has ordered so many adult toys.
Ew.
Damn. Somebody texted in they couldn't hear fake name Josh. Basically, fake name Josh ran into his ex-girlfriend's best friend.
Yes.
And ex-girlfriend's best friend was like, she's talked a lot of ish. And he goes,
Yeah.
well, she said you had weird nipples. And best friend
Yeah.
said, no, I don't. He said, prove it.
Yeah.
She showed him, and they started hooking up for a couple months.
Yeah. Not right then and there, but
Yeah.
like they ended up hanging out for a few weeks, I think.
Yeah,
Is
I think
that-
that's fair. Let me go. Fake name Jasmine. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, girl. Your ex doesn't know what.
So, for context, my ex is a serial cheater. He was my husband at the time. We were together for like 6 years.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know that at one point when I got tired of everything, I got my lick back and cheated on him as well.
Oh, girl. You got your lick back. All right. Now, who'd you cheat with?
I can't say, but it was someone that I worked with at the time.
Okay.
Okay. And did you guys, was it a one-time thing, or did it go over for a little bit?
No, I went over for a little bit.
Hell yeah, girl. How was it?
It was good.
Hell yeah. Did we do it at work, or we go somewhere else?
No, it was somewhere else.
Okay.
Like at a hotel.
Sure. Hell yeah. A classy spot?
Yeah, classy enough. Had hot tubs.
Were the doors outside or inside?
Inside, thank goodness.
Okay.
Was the hot tub in the room?
Yes.
Girl.
Duh.
It's right in Columbia.
All right. Listen. All right.
Columbia,
Okay.
okay.
All right. Fake name Jasmine.
I love you guys.
Hey, I
Love
love you
you.
too. 1 second. You're in the running. We don't judge.
No.
We don't judge.
It had a jacuzzi.
It's a classy hotel. Jacuzzi in the room?
Yeah.
Bruh, I'm down, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a big bath guy.
You are a big bath guy.
That's the worst part of having these new tats. Can't take a bath for a couple
Oh
weeks.
no.
Yeah, so I've been a little bit
Why don't,
crabby.
why don't you just keep your arms up?
I could, I suppose, like I'm on just a roller coaster ride. Just
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Perhaps.